Shoot. Reach for legs. Drive your feet. Shoot. Nice, there you go. Shoot. 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 The one thing I wouldn't want to change, you know, me and Noah have a great relationship. Me and that kid, like, he comes every morning, we wake up, good morning, good morning. I make him his breakfast. You know, every morning I tell him I love him. I tell him we're best friends. You know, the thing I don't want that to change, that's one thing I don't want to change, is I want to keep that father-son relationship. He's asked me to coach a little bit, and I help out here and there, but I don't do it too much because I've been around people that have coached their kids, and it's been a hard transition being a dad and a coach. So when Noah was born, I found out in about 2020 that Noah was going to be born. So I was very excited. I couldn't show how excited I was. You know, I come from a very big family, so I was very excited. And then little by little, like, he watched me grow. He grew up in the fight game. He's seen me diet. He's seen me do the running. He's seen me weight cut. Like, this guy has seen me do everything, and he watches me fight. He knows some of these guys like Brandon Moreno, Diego Lopez, Alessandro, Evan Elder. He knows Jacob Parga, Jason House, all these guys. He calls them all uncles, and he doesn't know some of these guys are some of the baddest men on the planet. You know, Noah's first year wrestling, first year competing, and he's in and out of wrestling because I have him in T-ball too. But he's in there wrestling. He wrestles a girl, and the girl goes out there and just picks him up, takes him down, puts him on his back, and he fights off his back, gets up. I think because the girl let him go by accident, gets up. The girl takes him down again and does everything, and then ends up beating him. I forget. I think pins him or beating him by points. He comes off the mat. Comes in like, Dad, I lost. I'm like, oh, it's okay. Did you have fun? He's like, yeah. Did you try? Yeah. I said, how hard did you try? He's like, really hard. I'm like, okay. He's like, guess what, Dad? I'm like, what? He's like, I scored a point though. I'm like, yeah, you did. So he's happy about the little accomplishments. And I think that helps me kind of go back to myself because I don't really celebrate the little things anymore like I used to when I was younger. And it kind of brings me back like, man, those little goals, whether it's, you know, lifting heavier, you know, buying a house, opening up a business, anything. To me, it's just the next thing. But when we're seeing my son wrestle and scoring that one point, even though he lost, how excited he was makes me realize like, hey, these little things matter. You know, like when I got married, it mattered. When I opened my business, when I bought my house, when I win a fight, when I win a sparring round, when I win a match, when I win everything, all these little things matter, you know, and I think people lose track of that because we're so busy on what's next, instead of enjoying the moment.
Heavy.
I think wrestling is one of the hardest sports. A lot of MMA fighters say the hardest thing to do is wrestling, and it's just a work ethic. And it shows you how to be accountable, disciplined, work ethic, because you gotta grind. Wrestling is a grind. You gotta get up early sometimes to do the runs, gotta lift, gotta go to practice, and plus on top of that, you gotta be a student. You gotta make sure you have good grades to get into college or anything. Then it shows you how to be a team player, because a team might need you. Like you have a dual meet, there's 14 guys, you might need to win a match by a pin. You might need to just not lose a match. So it shows you how to be a team player. It shows you to be accountable, because if you're telling the coach, I'm gonna make weight, I'm gonna be 119 or 125s, whatever the weight class is, they're depending on you to do that. Your coach, your team, and everybody is depending on you to do that. So I'm hoping he gets these things out of it, because it's gonna help him in life. I don't think nothing can really prepare you for life, because life is crazy, you don't know what's gonna happen, but I think wrestling can help you kind of organize, kind of when something hits you hard, know how to go around it. A lot of guys don't know how to deal when they face adversity. When you're, for me, adversity, when I'm down in a match by 5 or 6 points, I gotta pull something out of my butt. I'm throwing somebody, doing something. Same thing in real life. When, hey, I'm down or something, I gotta figure out a way to get out of there. And wrestling's helped me think about that a lot.
Pull legs, right? Let's go. 2 more times. Go. And we'll get some water after this. It's hot in here. Pull. Hey, pull. Slow. One more time through. Then we'll get water. Hey, slow. We're not going fast. Slow. We're working on a lot of basics. I've watched you guys wrestle a little bit. We gotta work on a lot of this stuff. All right, let's go. A lot of little basics. Pull. Look forward. Look at the wall. Don't look at your neighbor. Focus on yourself. Hey, pull. I don't care how fast you go. You guys gotta pull. I need you guys to pull. One more time through. Hey, look. So the reason why I gotta pull.
For me, I think Noah, one thing he learned about me is that I am strict, but the one thing I do, he does understand is though, that I work hard. He's been in the training room with me, he's watched me cut weight. Now that he's a little bit older, he's 5, he still understands. So yesterday, I was eating a piece of, I forget what it was. Oh, I made him a dessert, a cinnamon roll. It's his favorite. And I took a bite. He's like, "No, Dad, you gotta lock in. You gotta be on a diet." So he's on top of me on that end. But I'm glad that he knows that. I'm glad that he's strict. He's starting to learn little things here and there. I did an Epsom salt bath. He's like, "Dad, why are you doing this?" So I was gonna help recover my body. Things like that. Explain to him a little bit. He's like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Okay, well, make sure we do this every night because we need to win this fight." So he understands my structure and how strict I am. It's not just because I'm like that, it's because of my job. And I want him to understand that he's gonna have to be strict and disciplined in whatever he decides to do, whether it's wrestle, football, soccer, whatever he wants to do, he's gonna have to be strict, and he's gonna have to be strict on how to accomplish his goals, whether it's academic or in sports.
Hold it. Hey, we got about 30 minutes or 40 minutes of practice. You guys gotta listen. Back on the wall, let's go. Hustle. Stand in good stance. Good position, right? Go, wrestling stance. Go. Wrestling stance. You shouldn't be walking. Good stance. Balance. Slow it down. It's not fast. Slow. Wrestling stance.
The way I live my life is all from wrestling. The hard work, the dedication, the pushing through things. When things aren't going your way, there's always something that you can do to make it better. And I'm hoping to teach my son that.
Wrestle.
We won't see it. Now they will. We're gonna have to throw this out.
Sometimes there'll be a problem at the house or even in the wrestling room when he's wrestling guys, and I just let him hey, you gotta figure this out. You gotta problem solve, and then eventually, if you can't get it, then I'll do it. There's a couple times he's been here in the wrestling room, and he's like, "Dad, I don't know what to do from this." I'm like, "Okay, what would you do?" He's like, and he breaks it down a little bit, "Oh, I would do this," and it could be completely wrong, but the biggest thing is he's thinking for himself. And I'm like, "Try this, Papa," and then he, sprawl, spin behind. When you spin behind, grab the ankle and the waist. He's like, "Oh, okay," and he'll do it, and he'll be like, "Okay, that's better." But he's trying to problem solve. So for me, I think the thing is I try to let him mess up so that I could show him hey, you have to think about what you're doing. Because if I just give him the answer right away, he's never gonna be able to think out of his own situation. So for me, it's about letting him think and figure out what he's doing. I just want him to remember it was a good time. But the biggest thing I want him to remember is just how fun it was. When I first got into UFC, I was going to the next. What's next? And I look back and I wish I would have made more memories, had more time to enjoy, more vacations, more time with my friends and family and everything. I sacrificed a lot. So I want him to remember I want him to remember the small moments with all his friends and family and stuff like that, but especially with his teammates, because his teammates become his family because you spend a lot of time with them. His coaches become uncles and things like that because he spends a lot of time with them. And I want him to remember these moments, you know, like him having birthday parties with his friends, his kids. These guys bleed together, they cry together, they win together, they lose together, you know, and that's kind of, you know, they hang out with each other in and out of here. So for me, the biggest thing I want to remember is all these little things of going to the park, going to a pool party, going to the wrestling mat as a team, watching everybody win, supporting each other. Those are the things that I enjoy. I wish I would have enjoyed more. I enjoyed a lot when I wrestled. Some of my best times were driving from Lemoore, California, all the way to Oregon in a 14-hour ride with some of my friends in a van, just doing all the dumb stuff we would do, talk about the dumbest stuff. Those are some of the best moments I had. The wrestling was always fun, but those little moments of traveling. We traveled from, you know, all over California to Nevada, to Virginia Beach, to, you know, Iowa, to Oklahoma, all up and down. Wrestling took me all over the U.S., and that's what I want Noah to remember, those moments, those trips, those times with his friends.
Wait, he's changing. He went from Chinese to Brazilian. It's Pantoja! No. It's Alessandra Pantoja! Nope. It's Shorty Torres from the dead. It's Setsuro.
Oh, that's a flash.
I snapped the Pantoja.
That's a flashback. That's gonna hit home.
Bro.
That's gonna hit home.
You see how I changed there from fucking, who are you fighting? What's the guy's name? Sumadari to Pantoja to Tetsuro back to Pantoja.
I did.
You gotta be prepared for things like that.
Makes sense. They can just change mid-round.
Like just change.
Makes a lot of
Well,
sense.
let's use your redemption.
Drive. And time, bring it in.
Sit down in front of Coach Alex.
Hey, good job. You gotta work on a lot of little basics. We only worked on 2 things today. Our stance and our penetration step. Alright, those are the 2 most important things. We gotta be in our stance for 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
For 3 minutes.
Alright? Okay, like Coach Alex said, we only worked on 2 things today. Right? We only worked on 2 things. Okay? I get it's a little bit hard, right? But we have to stay focused. I get it might not be the most fun in the world, right? Okay, but we have to stay focused because it's gonna make us better. If we can stay in a wrestling stance the entire match, it's gonna be hard to lose. Okay? Okay. Good job today. I'm proud of you guys, okay?
Make sure you go home, shower. Alright.
With soap.
Soap
And washing your hair.
and
wash your
water.
hair,
Yeah,
yes.
wash your hair.
And your booty.
Quiet, you don't say that.
And inside too.
Yeah. Alright, hey, good job. You gonna break them?
Yeah, let's go. Hands in.
I'm too old to get up.
Let's go on Ella today. Ella, why don't you say silverback on 3, loud, okay?
Okay.
Loud.
1, 2,
Wait.
3.
Say silverback on 3.
1,
Wait.
2.
You have to say what I'm saying. You say silverback on 3. 1, 2, 3. You say that.
Get it out 3.
1, 2, 3. Silverback. Good job.
Man, my message to Noah is that, man, I love you with all my heart, Papa. Like, I want you to do the best you can do. I want you to go out there, whatever it is you do, whether it's wrestling, whether it's MMA, not MMA, but whatever you do to make sure you take these lessons you learn in wrestling and these friendships that you're gaining now and make sure they're lifelong lessons because you know, when you get older, you understand, but your godfather, Brandon Rocha, he used to beat me up every day in the wrestling room. I've known that guy since we're in 6th grade. One of the best human beings, one of my best friends. I can call him and talk to him about anything, and that all came through wrestling. The opportunities I've gotten and everything have all come through wrestling. And I want you to enjoy these little moments, enjoy the time you have with your friends, your family, your uncles, you know, whoever it is. I want you to enjoy it, and I want you to have a great time. And you know, when you see this later, I want you to remember I can still whip your ass. Other than that, I love you, and I want just keep working hard, keep making me proud.